just over 3 months, voters will head to the polls to decide the fate of the controversial Senate Bill 5. Recent poll numbers show that if the vote were held today, the collective bargaining reform law would be repealed by an overwhelming majority. News Channel 5's John Kosick spoke with the governor about this, and he joins us live with more.
Yeah, Danita, the battle ahead over SB 5 will be a tough and costly one for both sides, but it is clear now what the talking points will be. If Senate Bill 5 went to a vote of the people today, the Quinnipiac poll shows the collective bargaining law would be easily repealed. The controversial measure that brought thousands to the State House earlier this year strips the bargaining rights of 350,000 public employees on everything but wages and certain working conditions, while taking away their right to strike. The poll finds voters are opposed to that provision and a number of others, but it also showed they're in support of provisions like making public workers pay 10% towards their own pensions or 15% of their own health care premiums. It is on those points this battle will be fought.
When Ohioans find out they're not only paying for their health care, of which they may not have good health care, and they're paying for their own 401k because they don't have any pension guaranteed, and they find out they're paying for somebody else's, they're not going to like that.
Well, how do you get that message out?
Spend money, run a campaign.
Is the money going to be there?
Pardon?
Is the money going to be there?
We're going to do our best.
The 1.3 million signatures presented to put the measure on the ballot shows those in favor of repeal are organized and ready to spend what it takes to defeat it. That, SB 5 supporters say, would put the burden squarely on local government to make up the difference.
The one thing we have to avoid in this state is I'm only going to care about me. That's what bugs me about Senate Bill 5. I mean, a lot of people, they just don't want to give up their benefits that other people don't have. We can't think that way if we're going to pull out of this mess in this state.
And while the final wording of the SB 5 ballot issue still needs to be finalized, again, we know now what it will be, ballot number issue 2. Live in the newsroom, John Kosick, News Channel 5.